They just won. That was really, really huge. They've been very consistent, for a really, really long time, but not really a lot of people noticing the good work they're doing. But this is a good time, for me to use this platform to say shout out to them.
So before we leave you, or you leave us, your program ends tomorrow.
Yes.
Is there any information you might want to throw out for the public, for those of them watching you here?
Yes. My program ends tomorrow and is at 59 Niger Street, number 2 Field, Port Harcourt. It's going to be an amazing atmosphere tomorrow. I can guarantee that the gym will be packed. So get there early, just so you can all have an amazing time. All
right, thank you very much for being our guest today. Just in case you don't know him, but let's give you highlights of clips of Precious Achuiwa's basketball. That's the draft playoffs, and then we'll come back and take a look at the Women's World Cup.
After having just a solid to decent start in his first season in Toronto, Precious Achuiwa turned it up in multiple ways and has now positioned himself to break out in 22-23. After the All-Star break, he started playing more as a 5-out big. He improved significantly as a 3-point shooter. He let the game come to him more. He finished at a higher rate. And most importantly, he really planted his flag on the defensive end, quietly becoming one of the most versatile and effective weapons in the league. There are always a ton of candidates for the Most Improved Player award, and it does favor those maybe higher on the food chain. But all signs, including some of Precious's preseason minutes, point toward him building on what was an excellent late stretch, and I think he's definitely in for a breakout and will at least put his name in the hat, if not doing more than that.
Well, wait till this year, because every time I see him this summer on the court, it's total focus, total intensity, and I mean, something happened to him. He now understands what playing in the NBA is about, and he is on a mission.
It's only right we start on defense because if you've watched, it's pretty evident Precious has some of the most raw defensive potential in the league among young players. His combination of size, strength, lateral